And on a gorgeous Southern California night, another Sweet 16 will be fulfilled inside legendary Pauley Pavilion in Westwood as the country's #1 team, UCLA, takes on the 8th seed, the Richmond Spiders. An outstanding passing team, the best in the Atlantic 10. We are underway as UCLA takes the opening tip here tonight. As we take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by Capital One. And for UCLA in a quick strike, Kiki Rice running the point. Jaquez, Dugalich, and Jones all capable of big games. Richmond led by Dugan, of course, their starting lineup along with Olstrom and Budnick, both double-figure scorers. And as mentioned, an outstanding passing team. They really share it well.
Oh, absolutely. You saw Lauren Betts scoring early for UCLA, and you see Richmond trying to get a good look with not a lot of time on the clock.
Tough angle there by Olstrom to get it up and in and tie it up quickly. Joe Vasili, Anthony Robinson, and Ashley Good are officials here in round 2. Betts bottled up, gets it into the corner. Jaquez will stick the triple.
Well, we were at the practice today for Richmond, and they said it doesn't matter if we get a good look with 4 seconds on the shot clock or 26 seconds left on the shot clock. We want good looks.
Nice hesitation by Dugan to stick her first one.
And she may not be the primary match on Dugan, but she'll be the help side at 6'7".
Rice going in strong, and a whistle as well on Kiki Rice.
And that's the beauty of UCLA's offense. They have so many weapons that can hurt you. Yeah, no question about it. I mean, she has really applauded her team for staying locked in.
Feathery touch there by Maggie Dugan, who makes 39%. Sweeney with a bounce feed. Getting it downstairs, and Dugan doing a great job using her body to get a little wiggle room. So UCLA by 1. Dugan off for Budnick, who will let fly a long one and banks in a triple. Going back to the bank 3.
Yeah, this is after our business here. Just under 3 blocks a game for Lauren Betts. 59 blocks in the last 16 games alone. So she is a stalwart defensively.
Under the ball inside. There is no defending that.
Right now with the #1 overall seed.
Dugan thought about it off the fake around Gardner, and she will lay it up and in. Olstrom to the baseline. The scoop no. Follows her own miss. Right back up and in. Relentless on that play. But they're getting contributions from everybody right now. Betts with a tough catch, lays it up and in.
He has told them we've got to have death by 1,000 cuts, and their ball activity, their motion, their movement has been a big challenge just like that.
Once again, it's Dugan rolling inside for 2 more.
That was just an amazing play and great connection of the dots with that pass to Dugan.
Rice with a long one and nothing but net. Gives him more size in the backcourt. Thought she might play a lot of minutes tonight, or certainly more minutes. Batted around, Betts gets her hands on it and lays it in again.
But has been able to regather and finish. They need to go through and go to her for sure.
She said the screen rolled off that. Rice with the miss. Betts another one inside. Her points are coming.
They have to set some flare screens and some double aways to try to free up some spacing and opportunities to cut and drive.
Dugan on Dudley, really abused her there.
Goodness gracious, man. But you can't slow Maggie Dugan down once she gets the ball. Look at this. She's like, me ball fake over here, size you up, and then...
Barker showing off that handle, but the bank won't go. Betts another rebound. Missed that one. Got that one. She's used to that. Hill will bounce here for Dugan. Nice feed downstairs for the strike by Olstrom. Barker to Betts, and another strike for the All-American. Rice beating the big. The kick outside. Gardner is open and got it. Beautiful shot from 3-point land. Dugan back it away. She'll lift the long one. Got that, a 3-pointer. So there's an answer. Here at historic Pauley Pavilion. Dugan got knocked down. She gets right back up again. She has it with Betts on her. The 2 stars toe-to-toe for a moment. Budnick got it. The 3-pointer on the money by Addie Budnick. With about 2 minutes to go before halftime at UCLA.
And there's the switching. UCLA is doing on an emergency basis. That's what they were working on today.
Entry pass is up and in. Budnick has become a focus in the offense.
Pick and roll. I mean, if you're playing pickup basketball, which a lot of people don't do anymore, but pick and roll, baby, pick and roll. Oh, Corey Close wanted to travel right there in front of the UCLA bench.
Dugan on the drive. Betts will swat that one away. On top of that one.
Well, this is why Lauren Betts was named Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year, getting that one all the way out of bounds.
Under 30 to play before the break. Budnick driving. What a tough pass underneath and laid up and in by Ulstrom.
Ulstrom did a fantastic job of getting right in front of the rim. Budnick got it right to her where she needed it with a nice bouncer.
Tied at 36. The Richmond fans, small but loud, abandon them. They are on their feet. Dugalich gives it up with 2 seconds to go. Rice will lean in and heave it, and that's the end of the first half. And we are all tied up, 36-36, Richmond at UCLA.
Are you not entertained?
We open up the floor for other things. They're sending 3, sometimes 4 people, and that's the problem. Too many people in the paint, and you leave three-point shooters wide open. He said, we're going to try to send a little more zone, send more of a crowd, but really they just have to keep getting out to those shooters.
Dugalich burying the 3 to get UCLA started in the second half. Sweeney looking for an answer, and does.
Yeah, that's a big bucket on the return answer from range, but you're right, Holly. I mean, we spoke with the coaching staff for Richmond in terms of how they're going to adjust to sending a lot of attention down into Betts, and they said they have to rotate quickly out of it. That's all they can do and try to move on the passes out.
Jaquez over the top of the All-America with a left-handed one. And Lauren Betts headed to the line looking for a three-point play. By the way, tonight's tie at 36-36 at halftime. Just the 5th time UCLA wasn't leading at the break this year.
Look at Jaquez with a nice pitch pass down into the painted area to Lauren Betts. And once she has you sealed up, that's what they want. Those are the shots that Richmond wants to take. Those quick threes in transition.
Rice with a beautiful drive and a powerful drive for Kiki Rice. Almost impossible to think that didn't go, but a moment ago this one did.
Yeah, the intentionality out of the halftime locker room by UCLA, you can tell exactly what that was.
Jones off the inbound, sticks it, a three-pointer.
And she almost looked relieved, like, finally, I got the lid off. That last one went down and popped out. You have everybody moving at once, so the proper defensive position was on the inside there.
Nice inbounds, very quick. Dugalich with the easy lay-in. Jones to Rice. On that baseline, slings it, shot on the way, but too strong by Dugalich, but they'll get a second try. Rice is open. Yes!
By London Jones, splashes that one home from range. And then Kiki Rice getting spicy from the outside as well.
Bruins 52, Richmond 43. Jones fires, got it. From way downtown, London Jones. Completely different feel in the building now.
No question about it. Those triples are falling. The first zone again by Richmond. They've got to be able to move on the pass because those threes are falling.
Yeah, Rice can't miss right now. Jaquez with the miss, but retrieves that. Arnasalo over the top for Betts. Betts working inside and 2 more.
No, she's just been exceptional. I mean, she's up for National Player of the Year for a reason. Look at this.
3 seconds to get a shot up. They find Betts again, and right in front of the horn, she will lay it in. Man, is she fired up. 24 for Lauren Betts. And she still has a quarter to go.
They had a players-only meeting. They held each other accountable. All 13 got to come in and do your jobs, and they were still speaking about that today at Chicago.
Way downtown on the rattle home for Gardner. Spiders were hopeful of their 29th win of the season, and they were right there with UCLA at the break. And a terrific play run for their star, Maggie Dugan. UCLA up 20 in the 4th quarter at home. This is way downtown, and that'll rattle home. on a good touch by Ostrom. 15 for Rachel. Gardner looking for the answer and does very fast. Dugan with a kick out. Another long one on the way, and that'll go down by Jimenez.
All season long, fell short in the A-10 tournament to the chagrin of the entire team.
Boy, Betts demanding the ball down low. They do a great job of the entry. I think that's exactly right. As Barker drives, can't finish that. Betts has it again, and 2 more. So she has 28. Hawkes back inside out of the triple team. Rice is open. Yes, sir. They were in a tremendous battle at halftime with Richmond in a game that was 36-36. The Spiders were keeping right with them, and that's going to roll home. Dugan, who's had a tough second half, makes that. She'll be off to the line.
She has seen more defenders in her area. Right here, she puts it on the deck.
UCLA with the turnover. Hill will spin inside. Give it off to the basket. And Corey Close to go to work in her huddle.
Well, defense turning to offense. This Richmond team has no letdown whatsoever. For a skip pass when you're being double teamed is that skip. And Lauren Betts knows that very well.
Betts just sent a crushing screen there. And Rice went whistling in for 2. Winning a tournament game for the first time in their program history. Rice on the drive. And the follow is up and good. 25.3 to go. Betts with 30 points with that basket to go with 14 rebounds.
In the second half by UCLA, but it was that defense that turned the tide in their favor.
So there's your final. UCLA on to the Sweet 16. The #1 team, the #1 seed moving on. 84-67. Lauren Betts, a brilliant performance.